Thanks, Terry. Today I'm outside Thompson Bowling Arena where in just a few moments we'll hear from Dave Hart, who will speak to the public about the termination of Donnie Tyndall's head coaching position. Tyndall has been with the men's basketball team for only one season. This has been Taylor White signing off for Journalism 365. Thanks, Terry. Today the Tennessee football team is hosting an open practice before the debut of the new recruiting class at the Orange and White game on April 25th. Kickoff starts at 4 p.m. I'm Taylor White for Journalism 365. Thanks, Terry. Today the Tennessee football team is heading off Orange versus White in the annual Orange and White football game. Juwan Jennings and Quentin Dormady are two key players to watch for the coveted second-string position of quarterback behind Josh Dobbs. I'm Taylor White for Journalism 365. AJ Newell might not look like a pro athlete, but on the golf course, she shoots for gold.
I've played golf my whole life. I've put in thousands of hours. It's what I wake up every morning thinking about, and when I'm done with college, I got to give going pro a shot. I think that as much work as I've put in and my heart and soul into it, I've got to at least give it a try and hopefully be successful. And
Newell is excited about starting her training in California at the Golf Academy in the fall. Newell has been training to improve her short game along with fine-tuning her pitching and driving skills. With her training, she hopes to be able to play professionally by early next summer. Newell's first professional game of golf will be the Ladies PGA Tournament against lady golfers all over the world. Newell is most excited about having her sister join her in the training process.
I've grown up playing golf with her. We practice together every day when I'm at home, and I've really missed her when I'm up here in Tennessee and she's down in Florida. So we're both looking forward to next year to getting back to spending a lot of time together and practicing and pushing each other.
As spring season comes to an end, Josh Dobbs is ready to take on the fall season with his offensive line, spending time on long snapping, receiving, and improving overall.
We're continuing to grow as an offense. In the past game, we continue to install new things and stuff, so we definitely took a step forward today.
Dobbs has also been working hard with the offensive line coordinator, Mike DeBoard, in hopes to broaden his view of the playing field when game time comes around in the fall.
We're seeing similar things on the field, so it's always nice to have a great relationship with the offensive coordinator. You have to have it to be successful.
Dobbs has been working hard with Juwan Jennings and Quentin Dormady over the past semester, getting them ready to take on SEC opponents and helping them become overall leaders.
It shows every day when you watch the film. They're night and day for the first day when they step on the practice field, so they're definitely improving.
Dobbs will play as quarterback in UT's first game of the season on September 5th against Bowling Green in Nashville.
It's been a big weekend in sports, hasn't it, Taylor?
Yes, it has. The Tennessee football team is nearing the end of spring practice, and many fans are really looking forward to see what the team may do in the fall. We're in year 3 of the Butch Jones regime at Tennessee, and there are some very high expectations as the Vols are picked by many to compete for an SEC East crown this coming season. For his part, Butch Jones says, slow down.
For our young players, which really that's most of our football team, it's just an overall consistency. It's their consistency in approach. It's the intensity that it takes to perform at a high level every time you step onto the football field or step into the meeting room, and they're still learning that process.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating just because, we want to be the best, and whenever things aren't clicking, then, you just have to kind of keep the guys mentally, just continue to keep going. You can't let them get down on themselves, and, some of the younger guys tend to do that.
The Vols have just 5 more practices left in the spring before the Orange and White game on the 25th. Rick Barnes couldn't pitch the Lady Vols to a win against number 1 LSU on Saturday, trying to do it without him today. In the second down, 1-0 with a runner in scoring position and Gretchen Alcorn with a base hit down the right side to score Annie Aldrett and tie it at 1. Into the third, Lady Vols now down 3-2, 2 runners on for Annie Aldrett. She connects to left field to clear the bags with the 3-run home run and a 5-3 lead. Same score in the fourth. This time it's Lexi Overstreet who gets a hold of 1, pulls it out to the right, a solo home run, and that would end being the winning run as the Lady Vols take 1-3 from number 1 LSU, 8-5 the final. The Knoxville Ice Bears are just a few days away from the President's Cup final series, the end of a long season, but the team says they've never felt better. The Ice Bears are 4-1 so far in the playoffs after knocking out Columbus in 3 games and Louisiana in just 2. Now it's on to title round, but the team they're playing, Mississippi, had a bye in the semifinals. So the River Kings have had a week off while the Ice Bears have had little time to rest. You won't hear them complaining about it, though. Quite the opposite.
During the regular season, it's just a big grind. You get worn down a little bit, both physically and mentally. There's a little bit of fatigue on both sides, and I think that the playoffs has really just re-energized us a little bit. We kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, and guys are playing with a little more enthusiasm. The closer you get to your goal, obviously, the harder it is to give up. So we're a team that definitely doesn't want to lay down and die at all, and you can see that in our play right now.
The Ice Bears open up against Mississippi in Game 1 on Thursday night at 7:35 at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. The Ice Bears were 4-2 against the River Kings in the regular season. The Smokies get 4 in the first and win 6-3 against Mississippi to improve to 2-2 on the year. Same 2 teams tomorrow at noon. So it's been a great week so far, and I guess the main thing is just the
definitely the match. Definitely the match. And Jason Spiezler win his first one at 20 years old. Very impressive.
Yes, that was very impressive, especially since last year he came tied in number 2, and just glad that he gets to finally get there this year.
Good job. Shane 16.